So it's a new year, so I'm going to try some new things, and one of the new things I'm going to try is just talking about things that interest me, like different rumors, gaming news, all that fun stuff. I don't know if it'll be a weekly thing. I don't know if it'll be a video that happens once in a blue moon. But yeah, basically I want to talk about the things that excite me, maybe things that make me upset inside of the gaming industry. Just want to share my opinion. So we're going to do that today. So stick with me. It's gonna be new, but we're gonna give it our best shot. So in saying that, the first thing I really want to talk to you guys about is Assassin's Creed Infinities. So it would appear that someone from Ubisoft, or someone close to someone at Ubisoft, or just no one at Ubisoft at all, has spoken to Tom Henderson over at Insider Gaming about what Infinities is, and the fact that it is a live service hub. So we're going to go through the article. I might stop in some places, talk about it, see what I think. But before we get into it, I should preface this with I'm a massive Assassin's Creed fanboy. I have been an Assassin's Creed fan since the release of the original, all the way back in 2007. I have played every release except for Mirage, but I intend to fix that this year. I've played a little bit of Mirage, but I haven't, played it all the way through and completed it. I intend to do that this year, maybe on stream. Look out for that. But yeah, we're going to be talking about Assassin's Creed Infinities and what this could possibly mean for the future of Assassin's Creed, and if this is a good move for Ubisoft to make. I'll be very interested to see what you guys think as well, so be sure to let me know what you guys think of Assassin's Creed Infinities. But without further ado, let's get into it. So this comes from Tom Henderson. He often has articles up on Insider Gaming in relation to Ubisoft. He's the big Ubisoft guy. But yeah, so details on Assassin's Creed Infinity first emerged courtesy of Jason Schreier via Bloomberg in an exclusive report published in 2021. Ubisoft has revealed a few little tidbits on Assassin's Creed Infinity since, but what exactly the new hub entails is still somewhat of a mystery. But that's where we come in. So, essentially, Assassin's Creed Infinity will be the core hub of the franchise, from which games including Red, Hex, Invictus will be launched. Demo footage provided to Insider Gaming, under the condition that the footage does not go public, shows the user going from the Infinity Hub to Assassin's Creed Red within a few seconds, picking up where they left off, rather than having to boot the game up individually after falling back to the hub. So, this is interesting. Effectively, right? Assassin's Creed Infinity isn't a game, which we kind of knew it wasn't. I think originally there was a lot of discussion about it being a game that would then turn into a hub. But Assassin's Creed Infinity is effectively a menu. It's like a launcher. So it's effectively going to be, I'm saying effectively a lot. It would seem that it's going to be a Games Pass sort of launcher. But I think it will go a little bit beyond that. In my prediction for Assassin's Creed Infinity, or what I would like Assassin's Creed Infinity to be, is you load into it and, you're walking around a room full of animuses or animusi. I still don't think they have ever told us what the plural for animus is. I'm going to say animuses because saying animusi sounds weird, but I think it would be cool if you're literally inside of a building full of animuses. You go to an animus, you sit in the animus, and then you are able to pick what game you want to launch from the animus. I think that would be a really cool way of doing Assassin's Creed sort of hub world for the loading of the games. I think that would be, if you're going to do it for this game, that's the way to do it. I don't think they'll do it that way. It could possibly be something more akin to like Roblox or Fortnite, how you load into Fortnite, you're in a lobby, and then you just pick what game mode or game you want to play. You click it, you load in. It will probably be more like that. But I think with it being Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed having that already pre-existing lore about a person sitting in an animus being able to access the memories of their ancestor, I think giving us that little bit more, going that extra step, and giving us what could be a really cool, I don't want to say gimmick, but a way to make us feel included in the franchise, in the story, like inserting us into the character, being able to sit down in an animus and then decide what we want to play. That could be a really cool spin on it, and I think it would be a lot of fun. But I don't know. I doubt they'll do it. They may possibly just yeah, do like a lobby system and have like a whole bunch of things for you to pick from on the screen. That might be more of what they're doing. But yeah, we move. The main focus of Infinity is a live service offering, which is all told via the modern day story. To start, Infinity will launch on the same day as Red and will contain several features that you would expect from a live service. This is where it starts to get a little bit stressful. The live service aspect of the whole thing, I don't think is for Assassin's Creed. I think as far as Assassin's Creed goes, Assassin's Creed has always been good when you load up a game, the game tells you a story, you get involved and enveloped by that story and its characters, you get to the end, you feel fulfilled, and then you go off and play something else. I understand that games are becoming more expensive to make, and like people like Ubisoft, Activision, you know, Xbox, PlayStation, all these guys, they need to keep gamers inside of the game for as long as possible in order to recoup cost, in order to have made, you know, putting all the money into the game worth it, keeping numbers up, you know, makes it feel like, you know, time wasn't wasted. They need to make money back on these games in order to fund the next one, in order to, you know, recoup costs. I get that. That's why a lot of these games are going live service, I think, because games are taking longer to make, they're becoming more expensive to make, and not every game can be Grand Theft Auto 6 or 5. But I just feel like with Assassin's Creed, it's not going to be the right direction. I could be 100% wrong. They could do it perfectly. But Assassin's Creed has never felt like that game where I log on to do my dailies, my weeklies, my monthlies, knock some stuff off my battle pass, complete some challenges. You know, Assassin's Creed has been that game where I log in to jump into the shoes of a master assassin in the Italian Renaissance, or a Native American assassin during a civil war. You know, a pair of twins in London building up an army through a gang. You know, like that. That's what I log into Assassin's Creed for. A really good story told through the lens of real history. And this feels like it could muddy that. And another thing, I'll get to that in a minute. I feel like this I'll get to something in a minute, but let's go through what exactly this live service hub will have in it. It'll have the exchange, which will be an item shop offering players the opportunity to purchase daily and weekly in-game cosmetics for Red's two protagonists, Naoe and Yasuke. I hope I didn't butcher that. I'm sorry if I did. My apologies. In addition to the exchange, Infinity also has a synchronization feature that allows the player to access projects for each protagonist. To explain them in the simplest form, projects are mini battle passes with a narrative behind them, offering players the ability to earn cosmetic rewards. Projects will be added throughout Infinity constantly, focusing mainly on DLC and new game releases, or even as a means of sustaining player interest during a lack of any new content. So, an item shop is nothing new to Assassin's Creed. We've had it since Origins. We may have had it before then, actually. But I feel like Origins was where it got really, really egregious in just in your face. Boom, here it is. Item shop, go crazy. Which is kind of just the way the industry's moving. The thing that stresses me out here is this projects. So, looking at this and hearing this and the way they've explained it, it could be one of two things, right? So, one, they're going to drop these passes, which will have story and gameplay tied to them, but these stories will be told within the games that they link to. So, we have Assassin's Creed Red. Let's say they drop a battle pass for Naoe. I'm definitely butchering the name. I do apologize. And you go in and they've added a new NPC, and that new NPC has missions for you to complete. In completing these missions, you will tick off different levels of the battle pass. So mission 1, you'll tick off the first part of the battle pass. Mission 2, you complete, you'll tick off the second part. You'll unlock cosmetics, may unlock some weapon cosmetics, and then at the very end, you might get a cool armor set. Cool. You know what I mean? You're trying to keep people engaged. You're not ready to drop big DLC. These little battle passes, depending on the price, could be really worth it. I also hope they take the Halo approach in being that these battle passes aren't a timed thing, that I can log on, buy it, and then come back to it whenever I want to finish it, whenever I want to do it. If I want to do a different battle pass and put that one on the back burner, that I can select this other one and still have that other battle pass there ready for me to go. I hope that is something they're thinking about doing. Halo did it. I think that was the best thing about Halo Infinite, was the ability to do that. There are other good things in Infinite, but that's a story for a different video. Or this could be very much what reminded me. This is what reminded me. Could be like Marvel's Avengers, where each hero basically got a mini battle pass that required you to grind out the same content again and again in order to fill it in and get cosmetics that were never as good as the cosmetics that they wanted you to buy. Now, I hope that's not what they're doing. Ubisoft have normally, I want to say Ubisoft are normally pretty good, but they've sort of like gone off the deep end with a lot of their games lately, and they haven't been as good as they could have been. But I hope that's not where they're going with it. I don't want to pay... I don't want to pay $15 for a battle pass that's going to require me to replay a story that I've already given so much time to, just in order to fill in a little thing. I know what you're going to say. We don't have to do it. I know I don't have to do it, but their stupid monkey brain, it goes, battle pass, must finish battle pass. Me want everything in game. It's the completionist in me. I apologize. I can't control myself. But yeah, I'm hoping that it's not continuously replaying the same content. They have said here that they will have a narrative behind them, offering players the ability to earn cosmetic rewards. The narrative behind them thing makes me think that maybe it is the former. I hope it is. But again, only time will tell. Another thing that sort of rubs me the wrong way, and this is just me having a little bit of a bitch session, so I apologize. It really sucks that they're doing this live service model with all this additional content and cosmetics, and, you know, do the battle passes, with Assassin's Creed Red being the first. Probably the most wanted, most anticipated Assassin's Creed game has been a feudal Japan game. And this is the game that you decide to start up your live service and chuck all this crap in on top, because you know people have been waiting for it and they want to play it. That feels dodgy. That feels shitty. Ubisoft, I love you. That sucks, dude. That really sucks. That really sucks. But again, they're trying to make money, so we move. It's understood the current strategy for Ubisoft with Infinity is to release a mainline game every 2 years with smaller experiences in between. Red is scheduled for later this year, with Invictus, a multiplayer offering, being planned for 2025 and Hex for 2026. The latter title, penned as being the darkest Assassin's Creed game ever, will have a lead female protagonist currently named Elsa for the first time since Assassin's Creed Chronicles China in 2015. When did Syndicate come out? Does Syndicate not count as... Oh, a lead female protagonist. That would make sense. Syndicate was like shared protagonist, the twins. Okay, that's fair. And very cool that we're getting a female protagonist. It would make sense with what they sort of seem to be planning for that. So we've got 3 games there. We've got Red, Invictus, which is a multiplayer game. For some reason, they're bringing that back to Assassin's Creed, and Hex. Be very interested to see more of Hex in the coming years. Yeah, Infinity getting lots of content. Other projects include Obsidian, a Black Flag remake, Nebula, a settings based in India, Aztec, and Mediterranean. I would assume that is a game that will have all 3 settings, or yeah, I can't imagine it being 3 games set in like a little trilogy in the 3 different ones, but I would assume all of those locations are in the one game. Raid, a free-to-play 4-player co-op that's PvE. Echoes, another multiplayer title, and another Assassin's Creed remake, which are all scheduled to release by the end of the decade. I'm going to assume that other Assassin's Creed remake will be a remake of the original Assassin's Creed. But that's just me spitballing. I'm going to say something that's going to sound super controversial, but not really. That's a lot of Assassin's Creed, and I think we need to take a step back and maybe consider that is too much Assassin's Creed. I am of the opinion that I would rather that they put all their resources into one game that could be absolutely brilliant and amazing, rather than, 8 different titles that could be all mediocre. I think having one great title, or one title that doesn't hit with fans, is a lot better than trying to shove 8 different titles that probably aren't going to have the resources and manpower behind them to actually get fans excited. You know what I mean? I mean, the industry itself, like, EA's just said there's going to be layoffs. Activision's got layoffs. Sony's doing layoffs. I don't want Ubisoft to fall down the same hole. And if they're doing this sort of stuff, I mean, A Black Flag remake, that'll pop off. Assassin's Creed remake, if done properly and marketed well, will pop off. Assassin's Creed Red will pop off. Will the multiplayer stuff pop off? I don't know. Multiplayer in Assassin's Creed back in the day was very good, but I can see Ubisoft being like, hey, guys, this didn't perform. We're going to have to cut people down. And I don't want them to have to cut people down. I'd rather they take all of these people and put them in on 1 or 2, 3 tops really good Assassin's Creed games that are planned out, given enough development time, and, you know, release when they are supposed to, not when they want them to, when they're ready. But it just looks like Ubisoft are looking at more content rather than good content, which is, especially with everything going on in the AAA industry right now, pretty dangerous. But yeah, I mean, as an Assassin's Creed fan, I'm always down for more Assassin's Creed. I look forward to seeing what Infinity is. I assume we'll find out during Summer Games at Ubisoft Forward. Or they'll do another Assassin's Creed Direct after the Forward. I can see that happening. I would love for them to talk about it during Forward, but also give us an Assassin's Creed Direct after. I think that'd be great. But yeah, Ubisoft, lots of Assassin's Creed. Will it pay off for them? I'm on the side of probably not at the moment, but I am happy to be proved wrong. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. Are you guys excited for all this Assassin's Creed? Do you think Infinity is a good direction for Assassin's Creed and Ubisoft to go? Let me know what you guys think. This is a discussion. I want to hear what you guys have to say. If you want more videos like this, let me know as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll probably be doing more videos about rumors, news, and all that fun stuff. And yeah, keep the conversation rolling. But until next time, everybody, may all your games be good ones. And I'll see you guys in another video.